I'm going to start off by explaining what is compound interest. Compound interest can be defined as interest on interest or interest earned on money that was previously earned as interest. These are the list of terms and formula that I used in compound interest. The first one is principal, which is the amount of loan or deposit. Second is frequency of conversion, which is the number of times interest is calculated in a year. The third one is K, which is the annual nominal rate. It is the interest rate for a year together with the frequency in which interest is calculated in a year. The fourth one is I, which is periodic interest rate. This is the interest for each interest period. And the formula for this one is I equals to K divided by M. The fifth one is N, which is the number of interest in the investment periods. This is the number of times the interest is calculated during the investment period, and the formula for this one is N equals to M multiplied by T. Next is S, which is future value, and this is the sum of the principal and the interest. So the formula for this one is S equals to P in bracket 1 plus I power of N. And then we have compound interest, which is in I, and this is the difference between the future value and the principal. So the formula is I equals to S minus P. And last but not least is time, which has to be in years. Moving on with questions. So the first question is, a bank offers an interest rate of 3.2% compounded semi-annually for the first 4 years and 6% compounded quarterly for the next 4 years. If a woman wants to invest 20,000 ringgit for 8 years in that bank, find the total amount she will receive when the investment period ends. These are the solutions from the question just now. So the first thing you're going to do is list out all of the terms that are in that question. And then we start with an initial value of I, where I is the interest rate calculated as K divided by M. In our case, it's 0.032 divided by 2, resulting in 0.016. The variable n represents the number of compounding periods, calculated as m times t, giving us the answer 8. Now, applying the compound interest formula as 1 equals to p times in bracket 1 plus I and the power of n, where p is the principal amount, which is 20,000 ringgit. Plugging in our values, we find that the answer for S1 is 22,000 ringgit 708 and 4 cents. For the second step, we're going to do the same just like the first step by finding the total of I and N. It's just that this time we're going to use the information from T2. After we got the answer for I and N, we then use the same formula to find S2, which is S2 equals to P in bracket 1 plus I and the power of N. And here is the final answer, which is 28,000 ringgit at 116 and 17 cents.
Today, I'm going to answering part A. Question 2B. So, the question is, 8 years and 9 months ago, Elycia saved Rm 35,000 into an account with an interest rate of 7%, compounded every 3 months. Today, she has withdrawn Rm 5,000 from the same account. Find the balance in her account after the withdrawal. So this question, the formula that we're gonna use is S equal P bracket 1 plus I bracket power of N. The question said today withdrawn Rm 5,000. The question wants us to find the balance in her account after withdrawal. To answering this question, we must find the information first. So the information that we get from the question is P, which is Rm 35,000 T is year, it means 8 years, 9 12 months. Covalent at 0.75. Others information that we get is K, it's 7%. 7. M is 4. I, K, M equal 0.04. N M multiply T, 4 multiply at 0.75. So the answer 35. So this is the information that we get from the question. Like I said before, for this question, we will use this formula, which is S equal P bracket 1 plus I bracket power of N. So we're gonna put the information to this formula. So 35,000 bracket 1 plus I, which means is 0.07, 4 bracket power 35. Okay. To solve these questions, we must solve the bracket first. So the brackets 1.0175 bracket 35, and then after we solve the bracket, inside the bracket we solve the bracket inside with the power 35. So the answer is 1.83 52899696 bracket. So the answer, so after we solve the inside bracket and the power, we will multiply with 35,000. So the answer for that is RM 64,233.14. So to find the balance, we must minus it, which is we gonna minus with RM 64,230.14 minus with RM 5,000. 5,000 is the withdrawn. So the answer is RM 59,235.14. So this is the answer.
What is annuity? Annuity is a series of equal payments made at regular intervals
This payment can be deposited into an account, withdrawals from an account, or a combination of both. Annuities often involve the concept of time value of money and interest rate. This is the formula for annuity. R is a periodic payment, K rate of interest, M number of time the interest is compounded per year, T is a time in a year.
Next question that I will answering is part B, question 2A. So the question is, one earning needs to pay RM 3000 every month for a loan of RM 40,680.12 from DEF Bank at 70% compounded monthly. Calculate the number of equal payments required. So, the formula for this question is A equal R, open bracket, 1 minus bracket, 1 plus I, bracket, power of negative n, turn, I, close bracket. So that is the formula for this question. To solve this question, we must find the information first. So the information that we get from this question is R equal RM 300, A RM 14,680.12, K equals 17, which means 0.117. M is 12 because it is compounded monthly. I is 0.17, 12, and N. There is no information for N. So basically, this question we need to find N. Like I said before, this question we will use this formula. After we get the information from the questions, we will put the information inside this formula. And it will become like this. This one, 3000, we will put this side, left side. So it will become like this. After that, this one, we're gonna put this side. So it will be like this. The 14,680.12 and 3000 will multiply with 0.1712. For this side, it will only have this. Okay, after we calculate this side, it will get this one. To find n, we're gonna use log, which means this. After we calculate this one, it will become like this. And the n will go here, this side. So it will become like this. After we get like this, we're gonna put to log 1.1046667 equal negative n. we will calculate this, and it will become like this: negative 68.71 equal negative n. And this one we will put this side to final answer, and equal 68.71. So this is the final answer for this question.
For question 2b, if Puan Ernie failed to pay the first 6 monthly payments, how much should she pay on the 7th payment to settle the outstanding area? So this is a solution for question B. R is a 300, R is a 0.17, N is a 6 for the first 6 payments, M is a 12 monthly. This is the solution for question 2b. The final answer for question B is a 300 multiply 6.11667. The answer is RM 1,835 ringgit Malaysia. In the total amount due at the beginning of the 7th month, including the outstanding areas, is approximately RM 1,835. One Ernie should pay this amount to settle the outstanding areas and continue with the 7 monthly payment.
That is all from us. Thank you.